got done about 5 and we got on the road and made it to Baker City about 11:15 last night, and now with the Oregon Interpretive Center.
Put it on it. See, it has different levels of exposure. Put it on 60. Do you think I should put it on 8 exposure?
All the way.
Right?
I want to not see this. She does not.
I do not know the meaning of humanity.
I must see, to watch over you, to be so helpless, to send you. I cannot bear it. I cannot.
I do not know the meaning of humanity.
Well, I don't know how long we can expect to have. Game is not so plentiful here. There are schools now.
I see so many.
You can get pretty far down. Are these miles?
The Devil's Slide. Finally behind bars where you belong.
Private for you. It makes a great kid and you're Buckskin Joe. Now this gunfighting about to see is entitled The Lawless. You'll see what happens when a town deputy and a U.S. territorial marshal meet up with a couple of known killers, and well, just what happens after that will happen.
Zach! There you are! Where you been? Where have I been? You were my brother. Blow your stinking head off!
please.
Because you have been walking for 3 days now!
You said it was every man for himself when that shooting started.
Yeah, and you just ran out there like a scared rabbit, didn't
But
you?
I had the money, I would have...
What'd you do with the money, Jake?
I ain't up in that cave in poverty goes just like you told me, Zach.
Hope you had enough sense to bring something into town with you.
Yeah, I brought enough for a couple good horses, and I got a pack mule load with enough supplies to get us clear back to home wall. Well, I was just fixing to come look for you, wasn't gonna show.
Yeah, I'll just bet you.
I was, Zach.
You ain't seen nothing from Marshal Clayton, have you?
I did. He skylined himself out on a ridge a few miles out of town, and I took a shot at him with a rifle. Well, I saw his horse go down, but I don't think I got Clayton.
That sounds like you at least slowed him up.
Yeah, I did that.
All right, let's go in here, get us a quick drink. We'll head back for that money.
Yeah, I've been around here most of the day. Well, I ain't seen no lawmen or nothing.
Well, we rode up to Fairplay this morning. He won't be back till tomorrow. There's something I can do for you?
Yeah, you remember Zach Hart in that gang of his, don't you?
Yeah, that was the outlaws you and your brother sent to prison a while back, ain't it?
Yeah, them are the ones. They busted out a few days ago.
Oh, no.
Robbed a gold shipment up there in Silver Cliff. Me and Josh got a posse out after them. Tracked them as far as Poverty Gulch, but they ambushed us. They killed Josh.
They got your brother?
Yeah, and I'm gonna see they paid for it, too, if I can ever catch up with them.
Well, where's the rest of your men?
Well, some boys, they were shot up real bad, Brush, so I sent them into town to see the doc. Figured I could make better time on my own. But a few miles outside of town, I got my horse shot out from under me.
Well, you reckon it was Hart, one of his men doing the shooting?
Well, I'm almost sure of it, because I picked up the trail with one man afoot heading this way. I know they need supplies and such. Figure this would be a good place for them to meet up.
Well, how many you think there are, Marshal?
I ain't for sure, Brush. I know there's 5 when they robbed that shipment. The only one I've seen on the trail's been Hart.
Well, I've been in the office all morning doing paperwork. I ain't seen no strangers about. I'll tell you what, I got some coffee on the stove. We got some new wanted posters. Maybe you can show me those books. Look,
There enough men in town we can get a posse got out.
the park ranger's having a cattle drive right now. Good minute.
That's what I found. Get your hands up, Marshal.
Well, now. Fancy meeting you here, Clayton.
Been a long time, Hart.
Yeah, you've been after us a long time. Like you finally caught us, don't you?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Zach, let's just kill these chickens. All man go back after that money.
Well, we owe that marshal there a whole lot, Jake.
Yeah, we do. We owe him a bull right between his eyes. And I'm gonna give it to you.
No! The marshal's mine. Besides, you like to play games, don't you?
You ain't talking about the game you play with them two Arizona Rangers, are ya?
Wanna head in mine, you go fetch your gun.
This is my favorite game.
Clayton, after I killed that stinking brother of yours, I figured you had no sense to leave us alone.
I'm gonna be after you till one of us is dead. You know, Clayton, I can make that right now.
Shut your head, John.
You didn't tell me to do it crazy, Marshal.
Crazy? I'll show you crazy.
Come
on, it's so crazy. Get over there, Clayton. Go on, I'll put a bullet.
Back
Get over
away
there,
from
Clayton.
him now.
Right now.
Try that again.
No head starts to the gun, deputy.
This here's a real simple game. I think that you were gonna like it. See, it's called running to the gun. Think you can figure that out?
If you thought it up hard, I'm sure I can figure it out. There you go, smart enough to get Zach. I'm just gonna put a bullet in his knee. It'll make him run faster.
I got a better idea, Jake. I'm gonna make that marshal run to me for his gun.
Yeah. This ain't no game. This is cold-blooded murder. I'll show you murder, deputy.
Fight!
You got your dog run up here right now.
Save him right now.
We don't need to no part there.
He's wearing a badge, Jake. Now back away.
We don't need him to play our game.
Get back. You listen to me. You listen to me.
Get over there, Clayton. Go on, move
If you open your mouth just one more time, I'm gonna go ahead and turn you over to my little brother.
Yeah.
Now keep it shut, you hear me? Shut up, Clayton. I'm doing the talking now. All right.
I'll get him up.
I reckon you ain't gonna live that long, Clayton.
That was fun, Zach. I want to see the marshal run. Go on, Marshal. Run for the gun.
Jake!
Come on, run.
Jake, that marshal's mine. Now just back away from it. But like I was saying, Clayton, before your dead friend interrupted me, I'm gonna count to 3. And when I get to 3, you're gonna run for this gun as fast as you can.
Yeah, and don't you worry none neither, Marshal, because I'm going to be right behind you, making sure you get there nice and safe.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, run!
I ain't running that suicide.
Now you're yellow, ain't you?
Well, of course he's yellow, Zach. I can see the L sharpening right down his back. Now, I'm tired of this game, Zach. I'm going to finish off the marshal now. He's been dogging our trail
Jake,
too long,
don't
Zach.
you down,
No,
Marshal.
I'm not going to
Fine.
listen to you no
I've
more.
been waiting
No,
too
we're
long
going to
for
kill
it.
him right now.
Jake.
Right here, Gold.
Hey, put your gun away and you get up here now. Now!
I got a bullet here with your name on it, Clayton. And you're going to get it, too.
Just hurry up. I want to go back for that
Let me
money.
go now, Art. Hurry up, let go.
Do it.
Let go. I'm sorry. Do it now, Art. Art, cut.
Take Pooh over to him.
He's so friendly.
presence here with us. Now if you look to the front of the train, this is where the Prairie Dog Town Fork of the Red River comes through our canyon. And if you go all the way through our canyon today, we'll cross this river 6 times. I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in the left side profile of an Indian. In honor of great Indian Chief Santana, we've named this Santana Creek. That's called left-hand corner, Frying Pan Mesa. Now if you notice this red-colored soil around you, the Red River starts about the Texas New Mexico. Right now on the right-hand side of the train, you'll notice this small fenced-in area. This is our Prairie Dog Town. If you look real close in there, our sad monkey. You'll see 2 hollowed-out eyes, a long crooked nose, and 2 pursed-out lips there on the bottom. That makes him look so sad. That again is all the way up top, the second rock from the left. Full headdress. We're not exactly sure which tribe of Indians actually carved this drawing. There were quite a few tribes that came through our canyon. The 2 more prominent were the Kiowas and the Comanche. Throughout this tour today, I'll be pointing out different types of vegetation that is natural here to the canyon. The first type I'd like to point out is coming up on the right-hand side of the train. You'll notice this yellowish-green spiny plant. This plant is called the yucca plant. And the yucca plant is also sometimes called soapweed. That's because the Indians used to pull this plant out of the ground, chop off the roots, and use it for what they thought was a very excellent soap. And some people even call it bear grass, and that's because they say if you get caught in a large patch of yucca, it feels very much like a big old bear is trying to attack you. Now if you notice these white bands on our canyon wall, these are gypsum deposits. Gypsum is about 30% rock salt, and geologists believe that these were left here by a salt sea that used to cover this area. The salt sea started about the Gulf of Mexico and extended all the way up to Alaska. This was, of course, many thousands of years ago. The next point of interest on our tour today is coming up on the right-hand side of the train. Behind this little evergreen tree, it's marked by a white marker. You'll notice a gray sandstone with a hollowed-out place in it. That is an Indian mortar. The Spanish term for that is metate. This is what the Indians used to grind their corn and dried meats in. They did this using a rounded-off rock about the size of a softball called a pistol or a mono. At one time, buffalo were very abundant in this area, and they were the Indians' mainstay. They used to provide the Indians with food, clothing, and shelter. Indians also used the bones of the buffalo for different types of utensils. When supplying whole crops to Indians, they do need a large amount of buffalo, and their bows and arrows were not quite adequate enough for piercing the tough hide of the buffalo. So what the Indians would do is they would sneak around behind the buffalo on the plains around us, and then they'd start a stampede towards the canyon walls. The buffalo becoming very easily confused in the stampede, would then run off our steep canyon walls and plunge to the canyon floor. This made the Indians jump very easy. All they had to do then was come down here and pick up their buffalo. Coming up now on the left-hand side of the train, you'll notice a twisted gnarled juniper tree. This tree was believed to be 500 years old before it died. And if you think you've seen it before, you should have. It has been on the back cover of Reader's Digest, has been in National Geographic and a few other national publications, and it is one of the most and it is one of the more photographed things out here in the canyon. If you'd like a better shot of that, we will be getting one later on our way back around to the depot. Right now on the left-hand side of the train, I'd like to point a grass out to you. On this grass, you'll notice a stem with seeds coming off the side of the stem. This grass is called side oat scrama, and it is the state grass in Texas. Many Texans do not know we have a state grass, but again, it is side oat scrama. Francisco de Coronado and his conquistadors came through this canyon. They've been away from their homeland for quite some time, and with sad monkeys, or that they were lonely, maybe wanting female companionship. When they saw this very colorful formation here to the left of the train, there's another one going up on the right-hand side of the train to around the curve. It reminds them of a long, flowing, and very colorful skirts the Spanish dancers from their homeland were. And that's how they get their name. They called the Spanish skirts. After we follow this one directly on our left, all the way down to the bottom right-hand corner, you see a large opening down there. That is the Catarina Cave. Catarina Cave is the largest and most found cave here in the canyon, and it is a very popular attraction, especially among teenagers. The cave is about 60 or 70 feet long. Electric cave about 3 times the height from which you enter. You'll also be in total darkness at one point in the cave. But if you're a more adventure-type person, a flashlight is not necessary. If you'd like instructions on how to get to the cave, I can give them to you back at the depot. Francisco de Coronado and his conquistadors did come through this canyon in about 1541. Coming up from Mexico, they were low on supplies when they got here to the canyon. When they saw the canyon with its abundance of food and water, they were very happy. Because of this, they held the first Thanksgiving service recorded in America here in the canyon. The service was actually about 79 years before our pilgrims held theirs. They gave thanks to God for guiding them here to the canyon and their shortage of supplies. I'd like to point out a couple of cactuses to you now. First off is coming up on the left-hand side of the train. You'll notice that broad section cactus. It's spread all throughout the canyon. That cactus is called prickly pear. It gets its name because of the pear-shaped fruit that grows on it. And in the late summer months, this fruit turns a purplish red, and it is very sweet. They use it to make jellies and jams out of. They do have some of this on sale at the trading post if you'd like to try any. The whole plant is edible. Remove the thorns first, of course. Another type of cactus I'd like you to notice is on the right-hand side of the train. You notice that cactus with the red berries and golden thorns on it. After you see that, imagine this canyon covered in a light blanket of snow, and this cactus sticking up through the snow. Looks very much like a Christmas tree with its red and green colors. That is how it gets its name. It is called Christmas cholla, or the desert Christmas tree. I'd like to welcome everyone now to the town of Whistle Stop. Not much out here at Whistle Stop. Maybe a deer, wild turkey, collie lizard, rattlesnake, raccoon, coyote, maybe a bobcat every now and then. That's just some of the natural wildlife out here in the canyon. We have one very popular tourist attraction out here at Whistle Stop. That is on a nice day like today, and we get some pretty good echoes off this canyon wall here in front of us. I'm going to stop the train now, see if I can get you all some echoes.
Great.
Y'all want to yell, scream, get your own echo?
Holler, you got a loud voice.
Now's your chance.
Hello! There it was. Try it again. Yell loud. Loud.
Now I'd like to try to answer.
You do it again.
Okay.
Hello!
Yep.
Hello!
Yeah, I heard it that time.
Now I'd like to try to answer any questions you might have. Anything I've pointed out along the tour today that I didn't quite make clear, or just anything you've seen in the canyon so far, you might want to ask questions about.
Where does the river, I mean, does it just branch out in different directions through the canyon?
It just snakes through, just kind of.
So every crossing is really the same part of the
Yes,
river?
it just turns, it goes down and curves back around and just curves back on itself like that.
Okay, so it doesn't break off and branch
No.
or anything like that? Okay. But does it flow ever deeper than that, or only in the big rain?
Well, in the big rains, yeah, that's about normal for it right now.
Really? Is there any good fish in there?
Just some minnows.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? If I'll come up with any, you can come out and ask me back at the depot. So. Down the wall. Then you'll notice a purple and gold layer. That's the Triassic layer, or the age of the dinosaurs. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a moment. Right now, this grassy hill you see here in front of you, we call Storybook Hill. We like to believe that many of the stories we learned in our childhood happened out here at Storybook Hill. If you will recall the story of out there, you see a rounded off rock marked by a black arrow. That is Dumbo the elephant. Is poor old Dumbo. He's just lost his trunk and his ears. Been told that looks more like a chipmunk or even a teenage mutant ninja turtle. Fall down on up the hill now, about 30 yards to that red marker. And coming up in front of the train now, this is Balancing Rock. Balancing Rock has been balancing for thousands of years and probably will be balancing for many more thousands of years. We've been told that that looks like anything from E.T. to Miss Pac-Man to Miss Piggy. And if you do see something else,